Good morning, my dear students. Today in this session I am going to explain you grammar lesson number 3, that is nouns. Already you have learnt nouns in smaller classes, and how many types of nouns are there I will explain you today in this chapter. Now you see the define of noun. What do you mean by a noun? Nouns are words that name people, places, animals, things and ideas. There are 5 kinds of nouns. Number 1, proper noun, collective nouns, abstract nouns, common nouns and material nouns. Now I will explain you in detail each nouns. Now you can see number 1 is proper nouns. What do you mean by proper noun? Proper nouns include names of states, towns, cities, rivers, mountains, seas, countries, brands, streets, monuments, festivals, special buildings, days, months, languages, books, hotels, shops and pets. Proper noun. For example, Monday, it's the name of the day. Delhi, name of the city. Nehru, name of the person. That is called proper noun. Proper nouns begin with capital letter. Always proper noun begins with a capital letter. Now, common nouns. Common nouns are words used to name a common class of things or people. They are of general names. They are not capitalized. For example, day means common. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, any day. City, name of the city, any city, common. It may be Rajkot, Ahmedabad, Surendranagar, Delhi, Bombay, anything. But city, if we say common in city. Person, person means male, female. If you take the name of common, that is person, whether he or she is male or female, that is called common noun. For example, you can see over here city, so New York, name of the city. You have to match the common noun with the proper noun. River, name of the river. You can see over here Nile is the name of the river. Monument, monument is Leaning Tower of Pisa. Ship, Titanic ship, name of the ship. You can see over here the examples are given. You have to match the common noun with a proper noun. Now we go to the next, that is collective nouns. What do you mean by collective nouns? Collective nouns represent groups of people, animals or things spoken of as a whole. For example, a herd of cattle, gang of robbers. Then you can say a bouquet of flowers, bunch of keys, bunch of bananas. These are the examples of collective nouns. For example, the coach wants a team of disciplined players. A team of players. In one team there are many players. For example, you take the team of cricket team. In cricket team there are 11 players, but when they are playing, it is said that Indian team is playing or Australian team is playing, but the players are 11. For example, the mechanic has a complete set of tools. Set of tools. In one box there are many tools, but it is said as a set of tools, one set. One more example. I bought a bunch of green seedless grapes from the market. In one bunch there are many grapes, so it is called as a bunch of grapes. Now next type of nouns are material nouns. What do you mean by material nouns? Material nouns denote the matter or material of which things are made. For example, this shirt is made of cotton. The shirt is made of cotton. Material is which? Cotton. Now the scarf is made of silk. Which material is used to make a scarf? Silk. Do not use covers made of plastic. Means the cover is made of plastic. Material, which material is used? Plastic. Now we go to the next type of noun. Which type of nouns? Abstract nouns. What do you mean by an abstract nouns? Denote a quality, action or state. They refer to ideas that we cannot see or touch. Just you can feel. You cannot see or you cannot touch. That types of nouns are called abstract nouns. Abstract nouns can be performed from adjectives, verbs and common nouns. You can see over here the examples: childhood, theft, music, honesty, happiness, growth, sorrow, truthfulness. All these are the examples of abstract noun. For example, you can see over here free, the freedom. Freedom, you cannot see the freedom, you can feel it, that yes, you are free to do something. You have the freedom to go over here, you have the freedom to go over there. We speak many times freedom, but you cannot see or touch freedom. For example, laugh. When you are laughing, just you can feel that you are happy, you are laughing. Laughter, abstract noun. Is it clear? Now see children, next type of nouns are countable and uncountable nouns. What do you mean by countable nouns? Countable nouns are the things we can count using the numbers. They have a singular and a plural form. And uncountable nouns are the things that we cannot count with numbers. Most uncountable nouns are singular while some are plural. For example, hair. Hair is spoken as singular, but it is uncountable noun, not countable noun. Men. You can count the number of men standing over here. That is countable noun. Knowledge. Can you count knowledge? No. It is uncountable. News. Uncountable. You can see news. Can you count? No. Then hour. Example. Countable. Yes. How many hours? 1 hour, 2 hour you can count. So it is countable. Rice. Rice you can count? No. It is uncountable. Just you can say that's rice. Tree. Yes. You can count. How many number of trees are here you can count. Now we use a or n before a singular countable noun. We use some, many, a few, lots of with plural countable nouns. Now uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns cannot be treated as separate objects. This means you cannot make them plural by adding s. They do not take a, an, a number before them. To make uncountable nouns countable, we add counting words or measure words such a piece of, a slice of, a bottle of, a pair of, etc. We can also use some, any, lot of, much and little with countable, uncountable nouns.